What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. We're back again. Berserk. We're gonna do the last two that have come out. So this is gonna be 379 and 380. Man, I miss doing like double up, triple up, 5 chapters an episode, or a reaction. I hope people are still enjoying Berserk because I know usually when I finished and like the first couple chapters would be released, I'd have people like run into, I'm like, oh, it's out, it's out. I'd see it trending and stuff like that. And then, I rarely see anybody really say anything about it when the chapter comes out. Now I rarely see any buzz for it. And I mean, I get it. It's kind of like with anything else. When you're on off so much, it kind of loses it, and I get it. But for me, as far as manga go, and I think we've only read like 4 or 5, it's still the greatest that I've read up to this point. I'll still be tuning in every time they drop a chapter. I'll still be reacting to it. And I just hope that sometime in my lifetime we get to see a conclusion of it, even if it's not fully him, doing it. Any kind of outlined ideas or any way the story will end, I'm fully locked in, fully here for it. And anytime they drop it, I'll be there. I think they just dropped this one 380 like 3 or 4 days ago. I'm going to upload this on Monday. Everybody will see this on YouTube on Monday. There's going to be no Freerin on Monday. I'm just going to have it be Berserk Day, how it used to be back in the day. Then Freerin will come back around like we usually do later in the week. We've also finished Dawn to Dawn on Patreon. I'm going to take like another week off of that. And I think we're going to do, it's going to be ReZero or Solo Leveling. I think it'll be ReZero. I didn't know they were hour-long episodes, but there's only 13. I'll at least get, I don't know. We'll figure that out. Regardless, that's done. We got Freerin going. You guys know we're in the middle of One Piece. JoJo's, Yu Yu Hakusho, Tokyo Ghoul manga, and all that. Where we left off on this, the exiled Baki Rakshas or whatever his name is, he doesn't even know how he's alive because he was essentially Rickard had what it seemed like to kill him. I don't know if it's a course. Is it a Griffith thing that's keeping him up? Who knows? Or is it his own life force that he doesn't even know what happened? I don't know. Could be a little bit of both. He's here. He's infiltrated, I guess, what you would call the last free city, even though some would call, where Griffith and everybody is the last free city. But they don't know what they're really in there for. He's infiltrated, and the gates of the astral have been opened as well, or there's at least been portals opened up. Because I really don't know if there's gates of astral with everything kind of being melded together as one. But there's just these like ghoul goblins just attacking people in the streets. Farnese and Serpico are running out there. The other Bakiraka young master is trying to deal with the apostle that's in here. And all this is going on, and Guts is locked up in a cell. Not in the best mental state, and who knows what his current situation is. And on top of that, Shirka is in some type of astral trance trying to free Guts' mind. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. But I brushed up on that last chapter before we jump into this. I'm just excited to be here for Berserk, man. I'm just excited for the ride. I'm here for it. And let's see what we get. I'd love to play some Berserk themes, but it just gets copyrighted too much, so I really don't want to deal with it. I know these don't. So we'll just kind of flow through these like we always do. Let me turn that up just a little bit. Come over here and turn it down in our headphones. A little bit more. Cool. Okay. We're recording. Everything's on. Recording. Alright. Let's go up on Monday, which I think, holy shit, is what? The 3rd of March already? That's crazy. Alright. See what we get. Loving the color panel here. What is this? Oh, what's so wild is I'm seeing, I don't go in malls that much anymore. But when I do, they're like big malls. I don't know what you guys have by you, but live in Atlanta, we've got like Mall of Georgia that's like an hour out, and all these like big malls. Are these common where you guys are and have malls? Like all these kind of like, I don't even know how to describe them. Like geek shops, weeb shops, like anime stores, pop culture-ish. It's not a Spencer's, but it's like they've got the Funko Pops, they've got anime posters, quilts, figurines, statues, stuffed animals, just like huge, like all these type of things. I was in there literally a couple days ago and I saw this massive, two massive guts in his berserker armor figurines and a massive Zod figurine. I'm talking like, you see the size of this cup? It's a pretty big cup, right? Like 3 times the size of it. Not like life size, but like it's coming up to like my knee. Like it's huge. And I was like, man, I'd get that. Of course, you flip it around, it's hundreds of dollars. But if I had ever had a setup where I had shelves or something behind me, I would have snagged it for sure. All right, let's see what we got. Light that purifies the darkness. The time to strike back is nigh. Now. Is that Farnese getting like the overhead shot protecting everybody? Damn, okay. Let's see what we get. Chapter 379. The evil swelling in the city closes in on its people. Yeah, we're kind of fucked, I'm not gonna lie. We have troops, but like not for this. And not for this at all. Yo, what now? There's a stampede? Over there, Droopy? Or Dropey? I totally forgot about that part. The people's odd is less dense there? Hold on, are you getting us cornered in some back alley now? So, okay, and then here we go. I mean, Isidra's been known to handle... I mean, I think he could handle like 1 or 2 of these. I don't think he could handle a whole horde of them. The hell are those? They're trolls. I don't really get it, but they have the same kind of odd. Trolls? Yeah. Shit, they're coming. We gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with it. Oh. The shamed knight comes in. Doesn't even hesitate, by the way. Doesn't even hesitate. Boy, are you unarmed? Uncle Mustache. Nay, I am the black mustached knight. You've got the flaming blade and your Usopp pouch of arc stars and shit to throw? I need you to get in here. The alley is narrow. Get back, boy. I think he needs some help here. You've brought your bags, I see. Planning on skipping town, were you? It's not like that. I'm taking a trip. Solo travel. I could join you, roaming the land to grow ever stronger. How about it? Yeah, we gotta deal with this, guys. Like, ha ha ha, it's funny, but like, we gotta lock in. What are you standing around for? Run away? You normies, get out of here? Gotta get out of here? Say no more, I'm out. Elephants were getting summoned. Golly. Even non-demonic elephants just running around are gonna cause... Oh, jeez. What's your next move? And have we ever even seen... Because we know the Bakiraka, they keep talking about them like, oh, they're so trained, they're so fighting and everything. Have we seen them ever really deal with an apostle type setting like this? I'm talking like actually one of the head on, like actually dealt with one. I don't think we have. But they've got Master Wizard Boy over here. Surely him and their assistants can handle him. This is bad. Once enraged, the magical beast cannot be contained. Our escape route, we're done for. Well, guess what? We don't escape. We turn and fight then. Daiba, convey my thoughts to those within the castle. No, expand your telepathy to the entire city. Do it now. What's this all of a sudden? Now is hardly a time for jokes. Young master, hurry. Only a great sorcerer like you can do it. He really is great. I'm not gonna lie. And again, it's hard to like... It's hard to rank where he would be when you've got literally God on the board, on the chessboard. But I'm gonna say it again. You remove Griffith and the other God Hand. You remove the God Hand off the board. I'm putting him up there with strongest characters in the entire show. With guts in his Berserker armor, in my opinion. That's just me though. Man instantly plops down and starts the chanting. Alright, he's gotta talk to his people. Let them know what's going on. Let them know what to do. Maybe quell some of the panic. Could see. Oh, he's levitating back there. Nice. Listen. Citizens hear me. This is like Aaron projecting his voice and shit. Telepathy? Is it that arrogant guy I hear? Young master? I can hear the young master's voice. Kids chanting in the streets and shit. At this very moment, we are besieged. A surprise attack by an assassin sent by the Falcon of Light. But do not fear. We are people of war. We are Kashan. Hey, lock in. Okay, so she's chanting shit. Yeah. Draw your swords. Look at Farnese kind of like sitting upright. Sticking out her chest, about to lock in. Oh shit. And I can't remember like where she kind of is in her practice, her skills. Is this all her? Like covering the entire town, castle? The trolls are being doused with light. This is the array of the 4 cardinal points. Magic to destroy evil and exorcise demons. Hey, appreciate you, girl. Wouldn't be here without you. They're over here drop kicking trolls in the face and shit. Okay, it doesn't look so bad, but you know what we have to deal with. We got to deal with the boy over here. They're everywhere. Serpico coming to clean up. Nice, 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 nice. Farnese and Serpico, I should have known. Indeed, we've come to sweep your quarters. My countrymen fight? Yeah, I was about to say, we're in the streets. Like, y'all are supposed to be this, like, great race and warriors, and you fight, and you've been living out here on your... Strap in. We don't have to turn and run. And we had our young master kind of give us a little pep talk. Let's go. No, it's just trolls. Lower level apostles start showing up. We gotta get the fuck out. I don't know where you would go, because even if you flee the town, the world's not safe. It's worse. I don't know. Would I want to face the apostles inside or face what's ever out there? Who knows? This is war. Fight. We gotta deal with homeboy over here. How? The magical beasts have already been brought under my control. In the very same moment that I engaged my telepathy, 'twasn't easy. He's strong, man. He's strong. That's all I gotta say. He is strong. Are we didn't take him out like that, did we? Surely not. I mean, he ate a blade to the face, no resistance. He's turned to shadow once more. Yeah. You're not getting away, Rakshas. Rakshas. Shas? Like, where do you even go? Like, I don't even know how you... I mean, we did get him once. This way lies? No. Oh, I was about to say, am I loading in here? Hither and yon, light, only light. Somewhere dark. Where's the dark? Oh, that's right. She's got the whole place lit up like a Christmas tree. He needs the shadows. I don't know if he, like, disintegrates in the light, like he's a vampire or some shit. But I know he needs the shadows to do his, like, blinking shit. Now he's just out there in the open like everybody else. Does he have I was just about to say, does he have a seal on him, or does he see the seal? He's looking for shadow and darkness and everything, and the only thing that's not currently lit up like a Christmas tree by Farnese's summoning is the cell that Guts is in. I would love nothing more than to see Guts just like mentally unhinged take out an apostle with like his single bare hand. But we know he could. He kind of fucks in the shadows though, in the darkness. So I don't know if he could, but yeah, he's making his way down. Oh, it was bleeding. The brand was bleeding. I mean, you sense it. Are we... I don't even know what his mental is at the moment. Is he kind of like... I know he's probably not mentally well, like, given what happened to Casca and all that. But is he at least aware of, like, okay, I know what happened. I know I'm locked up. Like, is he at least okay at the moment? Or is he just, like, completely mentally unhinged? There you are at last. Does he think he's getting walked... Seeking darkness, the demon of the night comes. Now, when he says "there you are at last," is he referring to the thing that's triggering his seal? I mean, triggering his seal, triggering his brand. He surely doesn't think that this is Griffith walking up on him by chance, right? I don't think so. All right, we got one more. Dang, just like that. Like, I was so excited. I was like, 2 chapters back to back, because I waited on this one. The only reason I waited is because I was told that hey, we got another one coming out. I don't know when where are you guys finding the announcements for these? Feel free to link me on that. If there's a Twitter account I can follow or anything that kind of gives the updates on this. Because if I was to know that we'd get one again next week, I would have waited for that and just stacked it up by 3. But we'll keep it going. This is kind of a great shot here, by the way. Holy shit. I don't know if we've ever seen Guts, let alone anybody, kind of illustrated like that. That's a great shot. Because it still looks like the watercolor that they usually go with on some of the color ones. But it looks, I mean, I don't know if it's the shading or the color green, but it looks vibrant as hell. Alright, we're in. This doesn't look to be that long of a chapter, and I've already scrolled through an entire page and a half with no text. Just like that, we go back into the darkness. I feel like a troll, honestly. You sprinkled the crumbs outside my cave, which is like chapter 379 and 380. I come out of the cave, I get my 2 crumbs, I let the light touch my face for a second, and then as soon as the chapter's over, I'm like, well, I crawl back in. I crawl back in, man, until next time, which is where we're about to be. Farnese had to come to our rescue again. We've got to get our act together. She did a great job. Look now. This light, it's not something we Kashan possess. Even Daiba couldn't summon something similar? Or no? With this light in hand, we could challenge even the Falcon of Light. Whoa. Oh, is that all of them chanting as well? Are they chanting to help the light as well? I don't know. But regardless if they are helping Farnese or not. That's what I was going to say. Does she have the power to possess that? That's a bold-ass statement, Daiba. Like, you're great. That's a bold-ass statement. They did it. I think they did it. Now, minus we still haven't gotten the 1, but we did it. They all did pretty good. The Kashan and the guys from the Elf Island. For real, at this rate, Guts won't even have to clean up. Yeah, speaking of Guts, I need you to get your ass over there. Boy, why do you stand idle? We must be off. He's not leaving town, man. Sir Mustache Knight, we're not leaving town. Get your ass over here. YouTube Premium is ad-free. There you are, at last. I'm assuming he's talking about Rakshas specifically and not thinking that this was going to be a Zod or Skull Knight or Griffith interaction. Well, instantly chop the fuck up out of our cell. So now what? Like, really though, like now what? If we're not going to have him go Berserk, haha, he said the thing. If he's not going to go Berserk, how does this one-armed, mentally unstable man... Honestly, if he was even to fight just a regular human at the moment, the young master Bakiraka or any of the others, I'd be like, okay, this is kind of an issue. How are we dealing with... This would be an issue with Guts out of here, good mental, armor, hand, and all. So, are we going to get saved? Is someone going to come help us? Or does he literally go, like, dark? I don't know. Let's find out. My angel of death? It's a bold-ass statement. I like that we're getting some Guts dialogue here, even though it's not much and he's kind of just talking to himself. I think the last chapter or two, I mean, at least last chapter, and then the one before that, maybe even before that, we haven't really gotten anything of him. So it's cool to see him on screen for a little bit. Is he wanting this? I mean, he said my angel of death. I think he just wants to be released from this. Like, release me from this hell, essentially. Like, kill me, please. Yeah, it looks like he's almost accepting it. He got his ass. Dang, and you couldn't sense that? You truly couldn't sense that. Or was Guts laying bait? I kind of think Guts wanted to be taken out right there. Maybe I'm not reading into that correctly. Well done, young master. Is he... I don't know. Yeah, I wanted to die. Okay. I think he does know, like, I was going to accept it. So is this, like, because he's not a regular, like, apostle. Like, he's just a puddle with a mask. Like, is that fully done? I don't know. And it's just, like, how do we even make contact? Because sometimes he's a shadow and blinks, but it's like the blades hit. I don't know the specifics on how you kind of take this guy out right here, to be honest. So to see him just get, like, regularly stabbed, essentially, it's like, it raises an eyebrow, like, is that it? I don't know. Because we always kind of knew he was, like, tangible, but not I don't know. Yeah, I think he's going to curse us out for almost letting ourselves be killed there. We've got so much more we've got to do. Why did you just sit there? What do you want from me, man? My life's over, bro. It's shit. The world's gone to shit. I'm shit. All of it's shit. Young master, answer me. Young master, don't. Get the young master to safety. Rage all you want, bro. I've been through 10 times, 100 times worse than you have, man. I don't want to hear shit. Why did you welcome death? Answer me, Guts. And it's almost like another thing, too, of like... I think they know that they need him. They know that they need him. They know what he's capable of, and they know what he can do, and they know what they're going up against, which goes back to like why they need him. And they know the just unhinged berserker dog mentality that he is. Like, that's who they want, that's who they need, that's who they think they can win with. And seeing him here just like head down, accepting himself being killed, it's like, that's not who we need. And if that's what you've become, like, what does that mean for us, you know? Why did you welcome death? Answer me, Guts. They drew his face great there, by the way. No emotion, by the way. With a dead apostle by our feet. Won't be the first, won't be the last. Erica, Rickert. I was looking for you. Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. But... Who? Salat's telepathic message? Will this become a war zone too? Will we have to flee to some other land again? There's no other land. This is it. This is it. This is all we got, buddy. If this doesn't work, it's truly over. What's the mean girl witch's name? You could give me 10 guesses and $1 million. I couldn't. I want to say it starts with an O or an M. Oh, I think it does start with an M. Fuck. Anyway, do we get any of her here? Over there? That's all we're gonna get of Shirka? Oh, is that what she's doing? Is she going to Ground Zero? It's crazy that that tether is on her. Like, all the way back to her city, the tether is on her. She's going to the City of Light. I thought she was going into our mental. I will find you, Miss Casca. Her thoughts turn to distant Falconia, and it's over. It's a fitting song for it being over. Okay, so we got some... I mean, there was a lot happening right there. I mean, this is just the page. I wish you didn't have all this kind of like figure stuff on it. Maybe we'll try to zoom in on it a little bit. That's not bad. I think that's pretty good. Try to go down just a little bit. Yeah, it's probably the best shot we'll get. We got to see the young master in action. Serpico, Farnese, Cedro. Everybody's kind of doing their thing. Dive over there hitting his domain expansion. Doing all this craziness. And we defeat the Apostle all in one go. It seemed a very, that was it moment. But also it's like, if you just got some trolls running around, we've got, it's just crazy. Like, we have weight behind us. Like, you give me some good ground soldiers with Daiba support behind it and Farnese whipping up some shit. I like our chances against 90% of the people in this story. There's going to be like 3 or 4 apostles that probably could handle us, plus Griffith and the God Hand. But once you get down from that, you give me that lineup that we just had on screen, and that doesn't even include Shirka, and that doesn't even include Guts at the same time. So you give me all of that, I'll take our chances. You know, like, I don't hate what the crew would be able to do. So for him to just roll up here, and again, I don't know if that's him summoning the trolls, if that's more of a Griffith thing. I don't know. Will that ever get specified? Who knows? But yeah, like I said, you give me that lineup. You give me Daiba, Farnese, and the Baki Raka foot soldiers, and then just the mass of troops that they have. I like our chances against all but maybe all 5 God Hand and maybe like 3 other names, 3 or 4 other names. That doesn't even include you sprinkling in Shirka, Guts, and a Skull Knight here or there, you know. Again, what the other witches and wizards were doing in this story, it was hard for me to tell. Were they just like helping Farnese summon the light? Were they helping strengthen it? Were they doing just other spells in general? I don't know. It was just kind of, it was just good to see everybody in action. Good to see them whipping up some shit again. Again, not too much to dive deep into, kind of like, I'd say lore or mental wise, other than Guts, which I kind of talked about already. I feel like he's accepting death. He's inviting death. The fight in him is over. Like, it's gone. It's over. He's crushed. Completely crushed. And if someone can release him from this hell, he would. I don't think he would take himself out just because knowing that Casca could still be out there. But if there was a chance somebody could just come in and relieve him of his duties, relieve him, he would just accept it. And we saw him do it here. Now, again, that's not going to happen. Could Guts die at the end of all this? Yeah, he could. I mean, he will eventually die, whether it's during this fight against the God Hand and Griffith and trying to save Casca and all that, or he'll die of old age. I mean, he is a human. Granted, we've had a lot of demon spiritual run-ins. We've had that armor on us. Who knows what we may or may not have absorbed? Are we still even considered human at the end of the day? I don't know. But he will die of either old age or from the battles yet to come. But before that happens, I don't think he'll... Spoiler alert, he's the main character. He's not going to die. So we'll just leave it there and see. Again, I don't know a release date for when 381 is going to be. But I'll keep a lookout for it. If you guys, because I'm assuming if you're watching this, you're still, you know, pretty plugged in and like when new chapters and stuff are released. If you guys have any like Twitter accounts that you specifically follow that have good, accurate release dates of when chapters will be dropped, let me know and I'll go follow them so I can kind of put notifications on for that and just be ready to go. Because I was already a couple weeks behind on the one that had been released, 379. So here we are with that. But as quick as it went, 30 minutes gone, and we are without Berserk again. You're so excited when you get it. I tell you, like, it's like someone dropping food. Like, I'm at the bottom of a well and someone dropping me crumbs and I'm getting it. It's like, oh my God, I finally have more food. You try to save her and it's just gone. It's gone. So all we can do is sit here and wait. And do we know? I'm trying to see, what was the date of the last? How long ago was that? I'm sure I have it pulled up. I could have pulled it up somewhere else. Trying to view my channel here and see if I can pull up some videos here. Actually, I should be able to just go to the website, huh? When was the release date for the last couple ones that we got? November 7th. So to December to January to February. So 3 months between that. Okay. And the last one was October to November. September to October. Okay. I would love to see, what are we, March? If we could get another chapter or two before summer, I'm talking like before July 4th, if you could give us 2 more chapters, I feel like that'd be pretty good. I don't know if that's wishful thinking or not, but we'll leave it there and see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,